everyone! Welcome back to another Pals and Paws live webinar. Today I'm here with Ferdinand and we're going to be reading The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. And I'm in my new office that's part of the new section of the shelter that just got completed, so I'm still getting used to all the new angles and everything, so hopefully you guys can see me and Ferdinand hanging out, and we'll get started with The Kissing Hand. So there's a foreword to start, and it says, "The Kissing Hand is a story for any child who confronts a difficult situation, and for the child within each of us who sometimes needs reassurance. Its gentle text and vibrant illustrations reminded me of the classic children's books I enjoyed with my own children, and left me with a warm, wonderful feeling that is the test of a true children's classic. Even before this book was considered for publication by the Child Welfare League of America, Audrey Penn had presented her story to children in schools, libraries, and children's hospitals. I'm delighted that now it can reach a wider audience and enable people to face many kinds of challenges with the confidence to cope. A child entering a new school or going away to camp, a child entering foster care or residential care, a child facing temporary separation from loved ones or the death of a parent, grandparent, or other special person, even a fearful adult will find reassurance in these pages. Parents and others who care for children will find an unforgettable way of communicating the message that all of us most need to hear. You are loved." And that was Jean Kennedy Smith, the founder of Very Special Arts, which helped publish this book. And like it said, while the story focuses on wild animals, it's definitely relatable for kids, adults, and even pets. So, to Stephanie Rebecca Corin, and children everywhere who love to be loved. And there's a cute little raccoon with some butterflies on the dedication page. And now it says, "Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. 'I don't want to go to school,' he told his mother. 'I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends, and play with my toys, and read my books, and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?'" Aw, so little Chester Raccoon does not want to go to school. He wants to stay with his mama raccoon. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." So his mom's trying to encourage him and say, give it a try. You never know if you might end up liking it. "Hey, Ferdinand, you'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." I wonder what the secret Mrs. Raccoon is going to tell her son Chester. Come on, good boy, Ferdinand. Good boy. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the Kissing Hand." "The Kissing Hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "Yeah, I'm wondering too." But their Mama Raccoon gave her paw out to Chester. "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Aww. So they're just showing that they love each other and care about each other. And that made Chester feel good. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with a toasty, warm thoughts. That's so sweet of Chester's mom, Mrs. Raccoon. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. Aww. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. Oh, when it helped to give him confidence. There you can see Chester playing and thinking about his kissing hand that his mom gave him to remind him how much he's loved. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. Aw. I think I know what Chester's gonna do. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Aww. So now Chester gave his mom the gift back to show that he loves her too. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. Aw, he's going on his own with all the other wild animals. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. Aw, and there's Mrs. Raccoon watching Chester go off to his first day at school. And I'm sure it's hard for her to say goodbye, just like it was hard for Chester to say goodbye. But they both told each other and showed each other how much they love each other. And now there's Chester and all the other woodland creatures in their school, learning all about wildlife and the woods in class. I love you. So there's Chester's kissing hand. So I thought this would be a nice little story for Valentine's Day. Just a nice reminder to share the love with all the special people in your life and, of course, the special animals, too. So here, I'll give Ferdinand a little kiss on the head with my kissing hand. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next week for another Pals and Paws. Thanks. Bye. Say bye-bye, Ferdinand. Say bye-bye.